We are live. Hello everybody. Welcome to our live stream. We're back home in Melbourne after being in Europe for 5 weeks. Not too sure how many people have tuned in yet, but I guess I should just start anyway.
Well, for live, we should start.
We should start. So yeah, we're home. Today we're shooting an editorial. We're doing that for a stylist we work with named Shiori. I'll put links down in the description, and also for Kathy. We need to get her company name, but she makes these awesome cable knit jumpers. We have just finished filming, or we're still...
No, still filming.
Still filming, sorry. Finished last look, but we're going to go into a new look for this editorial that we're in the middle of shooting, and thought we would live stream a little bit of our tutorial for you, so you can get a little behind the scenes sneak peek. As always, I will be here at the computer manning the questions. If you have any questions, please pop them in the chat box. And I think that's all I wanted to add.
Cool. So with the storyboards that we've done, we've made a mixture of the storyboards between what I've done in the past with Tisha and what some other inspiration we got just to add to this shoot. So our lighting was based on this shoot that Tisha and I did back in, I forgot now, back in 2014. Oh my God, I'm old. Tisha's just got younger, but I've got older. So these were sort of like the feel that we had for the shoot. And it was predominantly the lighting we've set up now, which I'll talk you through in a minute. And then we're going to mix with that the sort of feeling of a Kate Moss from a recent shoot, of this sort of feel. It's definitely not going to be in colour. This is more the feel of the attitude for the shoot. So we're not copying anything more than just the attitude for this shoot. So our main light is up here. So we've got a Profoto running through a magnum light, and I've aimed it, it's hitting this wall, which is going to cast a shadow halfway along. The main power is coming here, so we've got like a feather fill coming this side of Tisha. Then on this side I have a big octa, basically just pointed down, and this is like working as a clamshell to fill the shadows. So this is only just to give me some detail in the shadows, nothing more. I haven't set up any of my settings on focus yet. So what I'm going to do, this is going to get harder because whenever I flick to focus, it's going to go, oh, that's cool, good work. Anyway, so I'll get Tisha to jump against that wall. My settings, I'm on F9, 160th of a second at 100 ISO. If I just come in here, I'm just going to get my test shot.
Right against this wall?
Yeah, just against that wall, that's perfect. And if I now flick to my focus,
yeah.
So now that I'm onto this, I'm just going to set up my settings based on what I was shooting before, because we're shooting on a different computer. So with my focus settings, I wanted a sort of contrasty black and white. So the very first thing I did was I just went on to my grayscale and 100% green channel, which that's on. Sharpening is turned off. Come up to here. I'll put about 17 into my contrast. Into there. With my clarity, now I'm doing more and more tutorials on clarity using it in different software. In version 1, I can put full clarity on skin and it doesn't affect it. This is not sharpening, all it's doing is localized contrast. And you can do this now in CaptureOne and Lightroom. Sorry, not Lightroom, ACR. But when you do it in them, just make sure you either go in neutral in CaptureOne or in ACR, bring your texture back and it'll stop at the sharpening of the skin. The other thing is you'll see the shadows are quite dark in this. I just want to keep some fill into the shadows as well since I put that much contrast on. So around about 41, 42, 43, somewhere around about that is about the settings that I've used for this shoot. All right, so now that I've got that set up, and again, if you want to see Beck stress, just talk live stream and you'll see veins come out of her head. Cool. So now all I'm going to do is start getting into our shoot. So you'll see with the two lights I've got all this room to shoot. So if I come in here, cool, I can work my way around cool, Tisha in that arc. And with that, I'm going to get the look I want. And you'll see once I run through these, there's the final picture. If I just come back a couple, you'll see this light is going to work right the way around her. It gives this beautiful, edgy side light to the shot. So with doing this, it just gives me this really nice feeling throughout the shot. So I can come in, I can even come right round into here. Beautiful, 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 stunning, 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 cool. All right, so these are just running through the shots I just shot. And what we might do is just show the shots towards the end more, because our Stream Deck and OBS are playing up a little bit. So if we go back to our main camera, and which is scene 1, now you can run your cameras. So what the people say that I do, they don't know how I focus so quick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a shoot now, and every time I focus, I'm actually going to say focus. So you get an idea of how many times I actually do focus between my shots, which is not every single frame, because we don't need to. If I don't move and the model doesn't move, I don't need to refocus. So if I come in here now and just get my picture, I focused, cool, cool, I focused, nice, focused, cool, 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 focused, cool. Nice, 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 focus, cool, 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 cool. In there, focus, nice, 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 nice. And that's how I'm not focusing every frame. There, back, cool, focused, bang, bang, nice, keep moving, cool, 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 cool. I come back around here, focus, cool, stunning, stunning. If we're not moving away and apart from each other, I don't need to keep refocusing. I need to focus for that first shot, then move around with her. One of the really good things with this setup is I can work the whole way around Tisha in a big arc, and it doesn't affect, I don't have to change anything with my lighting. So I can work right from here, right round to in close. Here, turn to me just a little bit more. Cool, cool, cool. Right round to there. And I'll just bring up those shots. You're a bit dark, Beck.
Bit dark?
Yeah. So you'll see that was the very last shot we just did. And this was the shot before. So you'll see that all of the shots we've just done are fully usable the whole way around. So we don't have to, I don't have to reset up the light. I've set up the lighting to be able to work the whole way around Tisha, and you'll see that all those shots I've just taken are nice, sharp, in focus.
Cool.
Cool?
Yeah.
Tisha happy?
Yeah.
Cool. So if I come back to here now, what I'm going to do is go on a separate area. You've crossed cables. Can't cross the flow. Haven't you seen Ghostbusters?
No.
You die if you cross the flow. Can you go against that wall? So now if I get her in against that wall, we've basically got no direct light on her. We're mainly using bounce light. But I have a shot in here. Cool. Stunning. Just come up a fraction. I just want to, yeah, I'm going to just pick up a little bit of side light on her. And I'm going to do a few shots and show you what comes out later. Now drop back in there a little bit. So back in there, come out, touch, yeah, just work in there. Cool, beautiful, stunning, stunning. That's cool, cool, cool. So I've got Tisha completely hidden from the main light, but we've got a fill light coming off here, and we've got that coming through, bouncing off here, and then bouncing back in to Tisha. And that way I can show you our light on here. You'll see that how nice is that. It's got this beautiful ghosting, soft light coming through here. We've got another really nice, you'll see all these pictures, there's this really moody, ghosty type of pictures that we've created by bringing her in there. And then when I came out on the edge, see how we got this beautiful little side light clipping on the side of her face? So you can see how many different lights I have on this shoot just with this simple lighting setup. So what we might do is we've got another outfit which is pretty much the opposite to this. So we're going to get Tisha to change into just a white cable knit jumper which feels a little bit different to this shoot, but will be a lot more like we'll be able to still tie this in together as the same shoot. A lot of people see me working on the tripod a lot. I also do work a lot, especially fashion, just running around, hand holding it. There's a different mood. When I'm shooting portraiture, I tend to want to frame my picture to the exact finish frame and have all this set so I can just concentrate on the model and click. But when I'm shooting fashion, that's when I come off and I freestyle, because I actually want to show people what I'm doing as I move around. Every time I take a step, I force the model to move. So the more I move around, the more I make the models move, so the less stagnant they become. My settings are just, it's a little bit of contrast, a little bit of shadow fill, and the clarity. The clarity is doing a fair bit in this picture. If I was working on Lightroom or CaptureOne, with the setup, the actual clarity slider is actually adding a fair bit of lightness into this picture because of the darkness there. But when we come to that picture, it's not actually, it's just adding some localized contrast to this picture, and that's why I use it. If I have to do this retouching in Photoshop, I will add these things, but it takes me 6 layers to mask in everything I want to do with my look. So if we come back to our filming, so we've got Tess in a different, Tisha. It's supposed to start with T. We've got Tisha in now she's just in wearing cable neck jumper. It's a completely different feel to the last, but by us tying it together, just using the same type of lighting and effect, we should be able to tie these together. New glasses, I can't, it's finding it hard to work both. Cool. So with this, cool, that's really pretty. I'm going to slow down a little bit more now. That's really pretty, that's really pretty. Cool, beautiful, beautiful, that's really cool. Cool, 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 cool. That's really nice, that's really pretty. So, just going to flick quickly back and have a look at these couple of pictures. You'll see we've got a little bit going off on the jumper, but if you look at that, we're pulling 249s down here. We've still got heaps of room. I'm not really worried about us being overexposed on the jumper at all. And the feel is sitting in with the previous shoot. So once we come back onto these pictures, you'll see that they sort of feel that they sit together. So quite often just the lighting and the style of the shoot will tie the shoot together. What I'm going to do is just shoot a little bit more of Tish, just to get some more emotion on this. Emotion. I'm getting good at this, Beck. You'll be out of a job soon. You'll just have to hold the camera soon. It's starting to get dark here. It's actually been freezing today, like we're what, 8 or 9 degrees or something ridiculous.
Pump in the ISO, so if you want it to get too grainy, I might have to turn it up a little bit.
That's cool. So I'm going to take my time a little bit more on this. Cool. I'm waiting for expressions. Cool, 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 beautiful. Cool, 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 stunning, stunning. That's really pretty. Keep drifting. Keep drifting. Cool, cool, cool. Nice, nice, nice. Beautiful. That's really pretty. I really like that. Stunning, stunning. Cool, cool, cool. Cool. Nice. So I focused, I haven't shot yet, but see, I haven't needed to refocus because neither of us have moved anything. I'm forcing the model to model. And she hates this, don't she? Do you hate this?
Yes.
When I don't shoot? Yeah, well, if I've got to the point with the models I work with, if I don't shoot, it means don't hold that. See, she's holding a pose. I don't want her to hold a pose. That's better. Cool, yeah, just cool, cool. They've got to allow me to grab the picture that looks good because they don't know what they look like. So if they're being stagnant, I'm not going to get my picture. Cool. And see, I can force her to move now. Cool, beautiful. Cool, 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 cool. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Cool. That's really pretty. That's really pretty. Cool. That's beautiful. 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 Let's jump in now. Let's see if we can get some stuff on the...
Do you want me to flick it over to focus?
In a sec, I'll just do a couple here. Cool, that's really pretty. Cool. If you want to flick it to focus, and they can just see the live shots come up for a minute. And I can always look back over. Did you do both? No.
No, I'm just doing that while I put the gimbal down so that I can...
Boom. There we go. And Beck can talk anyway while I'm doing this. Cool, that's really pretty. Nice. That's beautiful, beautiful.
Oh, hello, New Zealand.
Cool. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Cool, cool, cool. Come out a full step off the wall. I want to see what's going to happen. So I'm just moving Tisha out to see what's going to happen with my glasses. There they are. No, it's all right, they can see this. We just cooked over a little bit. Maybe come out another step, Tish. So each time I come over, see I'm silhouetting her more from that backlight, but we're still getting a nice light onto the front of her. So even come out a step and a step in closer to that wall. And I want to get that nice silhouette on you. Cool. That's beautiful. And I want to get, that's really cool. If you flick to the camera so people can actually see how I've set up now. So I'm just shooting in here. I've got the mag light coming from over there onto Tish. I've got this bit of fill bouncing off, and we're getting some bounce off this wall. Might just sneak you a touch forward. That's cool. Cool, beautiful, beautiful. That's stunning, 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 stunning. That's really pretty. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So this is pretty much, that's a wrap. I like that. You're done. This is pretty much how I work. What you see is exactly how I work on a shoot. This shoot is an editorial for those two companies that Beck mentioned before, but it's also, we've done a tutorial on the full setup of this for Inspire at the same time. So we kill two birds with one stone, and you guys get to see it free on YouTube Live, what we're up to. If you have any questions, I don't think we've had many people online at the moment, so quite
we just
late
have a
and
hello
early.
from Brisbane and a hello from Chile, but yeah.
Hello Brisbane, hello Chile. Yeah, look, once this gets put up, it'll stay forever. We look out for your comments. We'll comment back on any of your comments. If you're in America, we're coming to America in August, September.
Mostly September.
Mostly September.
Yeah.
Canada in September.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're doing some stuff in Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, in November? Mid-November. Cool, I hope you all enjoyed. We've had a great fun day. It's been a long day, but it's worked out good. This lighting setup took me about an hour, hour and a half to get it tuned to how I want it. And you just got to see the finals of how those pictures turned out.
But for a full detailed explanation, head over to Inspire. Not right now, because it's not published yet. But
when it gets published.
yes.
Cool. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave comments. We don't care if they're negative or positive. We'll answer all the comments.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.